Hello everyone, hope you are doing good and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at problem of the day 5 for the January month Geeks for Geeks. Okay, so again we have a very interesting question in front of us. It's a medium level question. The title is count possible ways to construct building. Okay, this question, see, there are many ways to do this kind of questions, but I will today tell you a tricky part because see, these kind of things may come in online assessment, but definitely these kind of things won't come in a interview setup. But even if it comes in interview setup, I will be giving you a detailed solution on that also. For now, let us see what the question is. There is a road passing through a city with n plots on both sides of the road. Okay, see, I am sure you won't understand what it means. After we see the example only we'll get to know. Okay, so for now just go with me. There is a road passing through a city with n plots on both sides of the road. Okay, so there is a road on both sides of it. There are plots. Plots are arranged in a straight line on the either side of the road. Okay, as you can see, these are something. It will look like this. Okay, let me zoom in and yeah, this. So this star basically represents the plots, and this the parallel line represents the road. Okay, that is the idea. Determine the total number of ways to construct buildings in these plots. Okay, determine the total number of ways to construct buildings in these plots. So yeah, that's what we have to do. We have to construct the buildings to ensure that no two buildings are adjacent to each other. Okay, we will see that in the example one what it means, but you have to understand that, see, on one particular side of the road, no two buildings can be on the adjacent to each other. Similarly, on the other side of the road, no two buildings can be adjacent to each other. But remember, this road, for example, if you see the first star left of the road and the first star to the right of the road, they will not be considered as adjacent. Okay, that's what they're trying to say in the next part. Okay, specifically, buildings on the opposite sides of the road cannot be adjacent. Okay, cannot be considered adjacent. Okay, yeah, buildings on the opposite side of the road cannot be adjacent. That's what they're trying to say. That is the idea here is, see, this particular star and this particular star will not be counted as adjacent to each other. Okay, because they are on the other sides of the road. So the idea here is you can just see that this part is totally cut off from this part. Okay, you can think like that. Okay, in this part you have to ensure that no two buildings are adjacent to each other, and in this part you have to ensure that no two buildings are adjacent to each other. There is no relation between this left part and the right part. Okay, as simple as that. That's what they're trying to say. So using star and representing the plot and this parallel line representing the road, the arrangement for n equal to 3 is can be visualized like this. Okay, so yeah, this is how it should be for n equal to 3. The answer can be very large, so print it, 10 power 9 plus 7 modulo. So for n equal to 1, we'll quickly see what it means. N equal to 1 means, in the left side of the road and the right side of the road, there will be a single plot. Okay, so we'll see how we can arrange the buildings. Okay, so in this case, you can have a building on the left side. In the right side, we don't have anything. In this case, you can have a building on the right side. In the left side, we don't have anything. In the either side of the road, you can have a building, or you did not have any building in either side of the road. So these are the very four ways. And for n equal to 3, they have just given the answer. And yeah, that's what it is. So let us quickly try to understand what is happening. Okay, so the this particular number represents the value of n given in the question. Okay, these numbers are the n value given in the question, and these are its answers. Okay, for n equal to 1, we have already seen the answer is 4. For n equal to 2, the answer is 9. How I am getting it? You can simply give in the custom input. Okay, go to your compile and run. In the custom input, give these values. Okay, and you will get the expected answer. So from that I have corrected these. Okay, so for n equal to 3, the answer is 25. For n equal to 4, the answer is 64. For n equal to 5, the answer is 169. And by the way, if you come down, okay, if you come down and if you open this, you could topic tags, you will get to know that the Fibonacci series is also being followed here. So how it is being followed, we will see that. Okay. So by the way, what is the Fibonacci series? What is the Fibonacci sequence? So this is the one. Okay. This is the one. The idea here is you will add, why I'm discussing here, we'll get to know in some time, but just see what it happens. See, if these two elements are fixed, okay, after that, the very next element is obtained by adding the last two elements. This particular element is a sum of these two elements. Similarly, this particular element is a sum of the last two elements, and so on. Okay, for example, the element 13 is a sum of last two elements. That's why it is obtained. Okay, but let us now try to relate this particular thing and the answers that we are getting. Okay, just try to understand. See, what is the square of 2? It is 4, right? What is the square of 3? It is 9, right? And what is the square of 5? It is 25, right? And similarly, what is the square of 8? We are getting 64, and the very next number 169 is the square of 13. So definitely we can relate a sequence, right? That is what we're actually going to do here, okay, in this particular question. So what I will do, I will create two variables called a and b. I will initialize them with 1, okay? Then I will start a sequence. I will just add a and b. I will get an answer c, okay? Yeah, we are starting from here. Okay, basically we are starting from here. So see, remember, for n equal to 1, the answer is 4, right? So this is going to be the square of this is going to be our first answer. Okay, so that's why I'm starting with this. So I will keep a and b as the values of this. Okay, so when n so yeah, we are going for this loop will run for n times. Basically, we are doing c is equal to a plus b, and then the value of b is transferred to a, and the value of c is transferred to b, and this loop will continue. Okay, and finally, once we come out of this loop, we'll return c into c as the answer. So I will just quickly compile and show you if it works. You can see that we are getting the expected answer. Okay, now if you segment the solution, it won't be working. Why? We have to ensure this also, right? But I will today tell you a trick in which you can do it in a very efficient way. See, normally what people do is they will add two numbers and then they will do a modulo. Okay, they will do a modulo. Can you quickly tell me why this is not efficient? Just try to understand here. See, if this number is, let us say, a 32-bit number and all the bits are occupied, similarly this number is a 32-bit number and all the bits are occupied, if I add these two numbers, will I be able to accommodate the answer in 32 bits? See, it obviously sometimes it may, but sometimes it may not. Let us say this is the max possible number in 32-bit. If we add anything to it, obviously it will overflow. It won't be accommodated in 32-bit. Okay, so this is not efficient way of adding these two. Okay, obviously at a time when you are given that the answer should be 10 power 9 plus 7 modulo, this is not efficient way of doing it. So what is the other way of doing it? You can see this here. First, we can do a modulo. Similarly, we can do a modulo for b also. We can add them together, and whatever is the result, okay, whatever is the result, again we can do a modulo for that. Okay, so this is the efficient way of doing it. See, this is also correct, but this is not efficient way. Especially if you're doing in C++ or Java, this is definitely not efficient way because their integer means exactly 32 bits. Okay, so you should not be doing in that way. So we will also do it in this way. Okay, so see, A is here, simply do a modulo C. Similarly, B is here, simply do a modulo C, and the final answer should also be done with the modulo C. We will also do that. Okay, so what we'll do here, let me quickly do it. What I will do is I will do a percentage mod. Okay, mod I have already declared. It is 7 in plus 10 power 9. In Python, if you do a double star, it means 10 raised to power 9. Okay, just I will copy this value. Okay, and I will paste it here first. Similarly, I will paste it here. Okay, rest all is fine. And while writing the answer, again I will do it because I'm multiplying, right? So I will again do it. So after this answer is ready, I will quickly run this and show you. The same answer is getting accepted. You can also use the same. Yeah, it works. So yeah, friend, that was all for today. Remember, I have told you a secret way of doing it. By the way, this is obviously, see, we are not utilizing this particular fact. If you try to utilize this particular fact, the answer will become very very lengthy, and there will be a lot to discuss. Definitely I will try to find some time to make a video on this also. See, this was a trick, right? This is a tricky way of doing it, but in an interview, if you want, or what, for your own satisfaction also, if you really want to do it in the real way, see, we have not utilized these facts as of now. This adjacent fact, they should not be adjacent, all those things we have not utilized it. Okay, we are just trying to find a relation between the Fibonacci sequence and the answer, and then we are utilizing it. Okay? So that is one way of doing it, but there are other ways also. Tomorrow I will try to find some time and I will try to explain you this how it works, but it is a bit lengthy approach. Okay, we have to trace the patterns and we have to find the answer. That also we will do, but I will need some time for doing that. Okay, so yeah, I will definitely do that. But yeah, for now you can go with this solution. This is the, if you're a beginner, this is the solution for you. But if you try to find the real way of doing it, definitely it will be slightly on the harder side, and yeah, it will take some time for you. It will be a lengthy video, so I'm not doing it for now. Okay, I will definitely do it tomorrow because tomorrow is a holiday for me. I will do that and I will upload it. Okay, so yeah, friend, that was all for now. If you like my content, if you like my efforts, please do subscribe to my channel so that you can get the very next video and you will also get notifications for it, right? So yeah, friend, that was all for today. See you tomorrow. Thanks a lot.